Alright, so basically this setup right here is I have an FTP server set up over here, and this is a client. This can be anywhere in your network. This person's tied into a switch in a closet. Well, let's say you can use a lockpick or whatever you want to open the closet. You get in there, you can unplug their actual Ethernet where they're plugged into the port. This even goes past the VLANs, by the way. Plug it straight into this side, and it's just a hub, so it forwards out each one of these ports. I use the one directly across from it just to make it easy to remember. Then you plug this straight back in to the switch, which is running to the server here, but it could be anywhere on the network. And FTP traffic is actually non-encrypted, just port 21. Now right here, I actually have on one of the other ports a packet sniffer hooked in, showing up on the screen. I don't know what I just clicked. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pick whichever interface is running, which was Etho 0. As soon as you click start, it should populate when anything's going across. Let's say you're logging into something. Let's say you're actually on the internet network. We're on a LAN, so there's not going to be as much stuff until we start clicking on random stuff over here. Right now,
Run this on the university network.
They get kind of angry.
Yes, there's like a $150 fine the first time, and it goes up from there.
Really?
Yes.
How did you log in for on this?
Is that a new policy?
I need to log into it.
It's not retroactive.
Was that here my freshman year when I learned how to?
Okay.
I hope not.
Well, I don't have anywhere to go. Sit down.
Favorite test.
People off over here, off over there. Maybe that'll be a little bit better.
Yeah, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and just log into the server, and we should see a lot of stuff actually going back and forth. Once he actually does a full login, we'll see an FTP packet. Are you logged in now?
I'm in.
Successful log?
And now OS and everything.
Alright, I'm stopping capturing so there's less stuff going across. As of right now, I'm looking for the actual word it'll say in just plain words what the username and password is. Forgive me, I haven't done this actually in a little bit. Successful. One right before that. Alright, we see password required for tech, saying you need to put in your password. 0 logged on. Should be successful. It's very difficult with a touchpad standing backwards.
Should be a way you can actually show the entire data stream.
I should, just by 10.02. Did you just disconnect?
I'm not changing cable.
No, did you just disconnect over there?
Not specifically.
10.02.
No.
I'm getting that error, that's why I was wondering. It shouldn't be affecting it now, but...
My computer's Dell is crap. I did return it 5 times. Well, actually 4 times. It wasn't me to override.
Like I was saying before, this actually does take a little bit of time to get used to. There's a lot of stuff that's sent over at once. Like we had one login and we got maybe 10 things back all at once. actually. There you go.
Does the listening machine ever emulate a Mac? It's not emulating one, is it?
Well, it does a net BIOS where your BIOS just tries to acknowledge back and forth. So you'll see your actual MAC address sent back and forth all the time. I can't remember the proper term for it. You used to set it like 2 years, or 3 years ago now. That's why I'm having a bit of trouble.
Why don't you log out of that machine, start your thing over, and log back in?
Go ahead, log in.
There's something out of window.
Ah, you can get back in time. So you're logged in now? Yep. In and back
There's the correct source.
So you just logged in. And back up.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where is it?
It was in that packet you just clicked off of.
I haven't used it that much to actually be able to use it yet, as you can tell.
You mean like plugins for it?
There's things like telephony, these other little filter. You can do reconstruction. You can do voice over IP calls. You can look over a lot of stuff. We were looking at, I can't remember what was it called in class. He was actually using Wireshark and he was getting his Telnet. You can log someone if someone's just using Telnet across the network to program to switch or router or whatever. Get everything that's sent across.
That same thing should work.
Unless they're using something like SSH, and then you're gonna sit with Password Cracker and looking for stuff for a while. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's how you with FTP. There's with just port 20 or using a 21. You're not using an encryption. If you use FTPS, which is 22, isn't it?
You can't use SSH.
23.
You're actually using an encryption. It may not be very difficult to crack, but as you can see looking through this, unless you thoroughly know how to use it a little bit, then you're still going to have some trouble. So my name is Chris, and this is my presentation on the Star LAN Tap.